did a lot of research on like YouTube, like
Wait.
having.
What is she doing?
Yes, she never wants to be left alone.
Would you recommend adopting a puppy from us to friends?
Oh, 100%, 110%, 120%. You guys are great. It's been such a wonderful process where like most breeders.
Can you share a memorable or funny moment you've had with your puppies since adopting them?
So can I tell them, Esther, do you think they want to know about the time when I went to take a shower? Should I tell them that funny moment?
Yeah. Hello, Shay. How are you doing
Hi.
today?
Good.
So we are going to do an interview today. You are actually our first person to interview.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Fantastic. I think you guys are amazing, so I'm happy to be here.
We're going to start off with the first question. What made you decide to adopt a puppy?
I've always wanted a dog, and I'm usually allergic to most breeds.
Really?
Yeah, so the Labradoodle is sort of like a no-brainer. It would help me with my allergies, and I thought it would be a great match also with our family.
That's great.
Yeah.
How did you choose the breed of your puppy?
Yeah, so the Labradoodle's kind of like a family dog, and also being hypoallergenic and non-shedding, I thought it would be really easy to like maintain the house. So with the allergies, I thought it would be really good to keep things clean and be more manageable since I have allergies. And so far, it's been great.
How did you prepare for the arrival of your new puppy?
Oh my gosh. I don't think you can ever prepare enough for the new arrival of a puppy. So I got a crate, because you guys crate. So she was very familiar with the crating. I got some pee pads. I got a, what do you call them, a pin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a puppy pin. I did a lot of research on like YouTube, how to like introduce them to the house, what to expect, those sort of things. But really, I know she's so cute, right? I don't think there's enough that you can prepare for the arrival of a new puppy, because it's like a new baby. You're just like overwhelmed, and like you just got to go with the flow.
What was the first week with your puppy?
Well, I can say the first 3 days was like a roller coaster ride.
Especially with Gigi.
Yeah, with Gigi. She's a very funny, like mischievous dog. So it went from like, you know, super nervous to like really happy, then just like, you know, you have to really get on a rhythm with a dog. And so if you're not familiar with the rhythm of dogs, which is like every 2 to 3 hours you take them out, every time they eat you have to wait like 20 minutes and take them out, or when they wake up you have to take them out right away. So knowing these things really helps you. But yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, you know, like
Wait.
having.
What is she doing?
I think she's sniffing. She's checking things out. Yeah.
Gigi likes to sniff around every single plant we have.
Yeah. She loves plants, by the way.
Yeah, that's Gigi. Have you encountered any challenges with your puppy?
Yes. She never wants to be left alone.
That's definitely
that can be challenging. So getting in the shower, she wants to come, but then she doesn't want to get wet. But, you know, yeah. Or like I've thrown treats down and hoping she'll like stay busy eating them long enough for me to do something. Doesn't always work.
Yeah. What has been the most rewarding part of adopting your puppy?
Oh my God, it's so wonderful having a companion 24/7. Like literally those moments where you might like talk to yourself, you can talk to your dog and not feel very strange, you know? But yeah, she just is full of love and just brings a great sense of community. And like, you know, with me and my daughter, it's really wonderful to have another like loving being around us, right? Which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Would you recommend adopting a puppy from us to friends?
Oh, 100%, 110%, 120%. You guys are great. It's been such a wonderful process where like most breeders, they're kind of reserved about the information they give, or they're not as open with the facilities and showing you what's going on behind the scenes until you do like, you know, your deposit and you commit. You guys were really just like open and saying like, great, fill out the application, come over and take a look. And it was really a nice process. I mean, I know that doesn't happen with everybody, but I'm a curious person, so I want to know that, you know, the dog is being taken care of and is in a good environment for it to grow up and
Look
socialize.
down, Mommy. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, Gigi's having fun. Oh, she's digging a hole.
Gigi!
She's looking for a mole, I
What'd
think.
you find in there, huh?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
No.
What was the initial meeting your puppy like?
So Gigi was like definitely the one that caught my attention, and there were other dogs that were like cute as well, and they also grabbed my attention, but I kept coming back to Gigi over and over again.
Yeah.
So I'd stop playing and then I'd, you know, tussle her and she'd be like happy that I did that, and the other dogs would be like not so much. So it was really like kind of a match. Yeah.
Have you trained Gigi yet?
Yeah, she's super easy to train. She's already gotten used to sitting before she'll take a treat, whereas before she would like jump up and also bite. So now she knows to like sit, and then even if I hold the treat, she'll try and bite, and then I just wait until she stops biting, and then I give her the treat. And then now she just sits and waits for her treat. It's pretty amazing. So those kind of things are really easy to like, I feel like this type of dog is really easy to train, and specifically, you know, from the litter, they have a great demeanor. So it's kind of fun.
Gigi kind of gets it from her mom, Mia. She's very easy to train.
Yeah, it makes sense. Kind of goes and runs in the family. Yeah.
How was your puppy adjusted to her new home and surroundings?
I think she is having a blast. So I live near the ocean, and you weren't with us, Esther, but I took Gigi down to the ocean, and she just ran through the waves like braver than brave, and totally had a blast. So yeah, and we've got lots of neighbors that have dogs, so she's like already gotten some introductions.
That's good.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone who is considering adopting a puppy?
It's a commitment.
That is true. That is
yeah.
definitely
So I think the things I would suggest to somebody adopting a dog is just think about like your long-term plans and your long-term goals, and like how do you want to, like, how do you see your life, you know, in a year or 2 or 3 or 4, because dogs you really can't like throw on a plane and fly with them. So
That's true.
yeah, you really need to consider you know, like caring for them and knowing if you're going out of town, like who can you turn to and things of that nature. Like it's really important. Yeah. And also like you've got to find the right care for the dog and vet and scheduling and things of that, you know, so their health, it's like having a baby. You have health insurance, you have doctor appointment, you have things that you need to do.
What resources did you learn and use about puppy care and training?
Oh, YouTube is really great.
YouTube.
You guys have been great. Anytime I have a question that I can't really sort out on the internet or YouTube, I just text you guys, and I always get like a great long response of like packed full of good information that's like really valuable. So it's really, that's like really nice to just be able to turn to you guys and like have that resource.
Usually mom does all the texting.
Yeah, she's good at that. And quick response, which is like key, because you want the information right away, and so it's there from you guys. Yeah.
What has surprised you the most about owning a puppy?
What surprised us the most so far, Esther? She barks a lot when she's not with us. Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
How was your puppy's presence impacted on your daily life and routine?
Fully adjusted my normal schedule. I think for like the first couple of weeks, it's pretty much like full time, like 24/7. You're just like stuck to your dog, and you've got to make sure that they're fed, they're going out potting, they're getting lots of exercise, they're training, they're socializing and things of that nature. So yeah, I think the first 2 weeks are just going to be like solid, full care. Yeah.
And then later on,
yeah, it'll get a
like
little easier. Yeah, because you can't just like, I think the idea is that you're like, oh, 5 minutes out of, you know, inside her crate or inside of her pen, that works. And it doesn't really work like that. You're just like, it's like a couple of minutes, and then it's like a couple more minutes after a few more days. And then it's a slow, gradual process, because you don't want them to get freaked out or feel like a sense of abandonment. And then once you leave them, you want them to feel secure being left and happy and not like scared. So you just have to do that gradually, is what I've come to realize.
What steps have you taken to ensure your puppy's health and well-being such as vaccinations, regular checkups, and proper nutrition.
Yeah. So I've asked you guys about nutrition in terms of like what she eats, how frequently she eats. And then in terms of two things, one is the veterinarian, like asking around from my friends and neighbors, who is their veterinarian? Do they like them? Is there a 24-hour service? Like what happens if there's an emergency and they don't have 24-hour service? And then asking about scheduling of their vaccinations with their veterinarian. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. Yeah. So I haven't like pulled the trigger yet because there's lots of options in San Francisco for dog care. So it's really like some veterinarians have a full service where they'll actually like incorporate all of the vaccinations, and they'll also give you like care. So it's kind of wrapped
really
into one. Yeah. Yeah.
What steps have you taken to socialize your puppy with other animals and people?
So she still needs a couple of more vaccinations, like so she's still susceptible to like parvo and a few other things. So once she's finished that vaccination, I think the socialization is going to happen a lot more. But for right now, I have her hang around dogs that I really, really know and trust, and have her meet them one-on-one in a safe space, off leash, so that they're not like kind of pulling and feeling like they're protecting. And also in a neutral space is really great, because some of the older dogs will get a little sensitive about their own areas. And there's also a store in Bernal Heights that has like a puppy play socialization party. Like you bring all your little puppies and they kind of like play with each other, which is really adorable. Yeah.
Definitely our puppies from Mia's, Coco's litter, they are really good with older dogs. Since you can see we have older dogs, we have Coco, Mia, Daisy, Viola, definitely their aunt. They are really good with older dogs.
Yeah.
They know when to come, when to not.
Yeah. That's great.
That's what I can say about it.
Yeah.
Can you share a memorable or funny moment you've had with your puppies since adopting them?
So can I tell them, Esther, do you think they want to know about the time when I went to take a shower? Should I tell them that funny moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was packing up to pick Esther up to go to camping, and I had to jump in the shower, and I threw a bunch of treats down, hoping that Gigi would be nice and chill and chew away at her treats, and it would give me like at least 3 minutes of a shower. And she barked and she barked and she barked and she barked. And I finally came out of the shower and she was sitting down and I couldn't see her. And I was like, oh, good girl, Gigi. And I looked over and there was like poop all over the floor and she'd stepped all over it. Yuck. That was like the worst, but it was the funniest experience. And I thought, great, now I'm showered and clean and Gigi is full of yucky stuff. So that was my memorable experience thus far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Gigi will be growing up, there will be definitely more.
Yeah.
I can think of a lot of funny moments with Mia and Coco.
What was one of your funniest moments?
The funniest moments is one time I forgot to take them outside to like use the bathroom and restroom and stuff. And Mia and Coco, they are really energetic dogs. Like Mia could be calm, like as she is right now, like laying down. But with Coco, trust me. We even have videos of Coco and Mia like play fighting.
Oh, wow.
And they would just be tumbling all over the grass.
Oh, no.
And so I took them out, like it was the afternoon, and they used the like restroom everywhere. And after that,
oh no, it was all over their fur.
Yeah.
Oh no, bath time. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the other great thing about Gigi is that she's fine taking a bath.
Oh, really?
She's totally like, that's the one thing that I really love about how you raise your puppies, is that they're socialized with you and your siblings, and also like the auntie and the mom and the cousin and all of the little, you know, it's like there's all of this stimulus around them that everything is pretty normal. Like I can turn on the dishwasher, Gigi's fine. I can turn on the wash machine or dryer, Gigi's fine. I was like, okay, the vacuum is definitely gonna freak her out. She's fine. She's like, yep, that's a vacuum cleaner.
What?
Yeah, we're talking about how Gigi's really used to like all the noises that we make in the house, and it doesn't faze her. She's just like, yep, that's a sound. And that's kind of neat. It's a nice thing, so you're not worried constantly when you're doing something that you're going to scare her.
That is probably because our family, we're full musicians. Violin, there's pan flute, there's piano, there's theory also.
Right. That makes sense. There's always like wonderful noise. I wouldn't say the vacuum's the same as some of the instruments, but yes, it does desensitize them to sound for sure. Yeah.
I guess you could say the first time when you do like a family orchestra, then that probably would sound like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Because all the noises and...
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how calm she is. Usually she was just like running around, scratching everything, biting everything.
Nope. She's a good girl. She's totally easy.